ये ना नोटिफिकेशन आया, यस आ गई। सो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। तो कैसे हो यारो? और आज हम फिर से खेलने जा रहे हैं WWE 2K25 शोकेस ब्लड लाइन का। चलो मैं स्टार्ट कर देता हूँ, बस भी वहीं से स्टार्ट होना चाहिए जैसे मैंने छोड़ा था। हाँ वही सही है। अच्छा ये सब हुआ। ओ जॉनसन के साथ मैच हुआ था उमागा जी का। ओके लेट्स गो लेट्स गो लेट्स गो। हाँ ये दिखा रहे थे इनका ना उमागा का। मैंने बंद कर दिया डायरेक्ट मंडे को। अरे मंडे को नहीं, हाँ मंडे को ही ना। उसके बाद स्ट्रीम मैंने की नहीं। क्या करे दोस्तों, मेहमान आ जाते हैं, क्या ही बोल सकते हैं।
And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house.
Uncle है अच्छा, उनके फिनिशर
Perhaps
an Solo ने
aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family. Whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
ओह ये उमागा उनको चलाना पड़ेगा, जॉन सीना से फाइट होगी। गाने तो आएगा नहीं ना कॉपीराइट की वजह से, मैंने गाने वाले सब बंद किए हुए। एंट्री देखने का कुछ वो नहीं है, सिर्फ है। ओह
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus Samoa.
अबे टाइम क्यों आ रहा है? Attack gets Cena outside the ring and into no man land, so you can hurt.
One bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena, he wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
ओके अभी करना है लुक लुक पिनफॉल करना है, ग्रैब करके
Put in the corner now.
Clothesline! Cena has no control here.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
We got to cover, guys, for
ऐसा
the
क्या?
championship.
And he breaks the pin right away.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
Looking vulnerable now, guys. Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight.
Cena.
Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank. Rapid fire Samoan drop.
क्या कौन सा करना है उनका? यहाँ फेंकना मुझे लगा सीना।
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason? Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
And you just see Cena's legs bend awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic.
सीना क्यों था? अभी ये करना है now at the head of neck area or Cena getting the rate orange damage
On the part of Umaga.
मेरा सर में करना है ना, ये बोला ना हम गर्दन के पास।
But either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
And easily kicks out of the count.
He's not even close to being done yet.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus-pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga, who'll create separation.
इसमें बच नहीं पाया मैं मतलब समझ में नहीं आया कोई बात नहीं
Cena tonight attempting to do something.
मैंने स्टार्ट कर दिया यार यार
Slugging away with everything they've got. Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Both absolutely drained, but both
अबे कितना ज़्यादा वो होता है
Some good offense from Cena there, but it's going to be watching. Axe handle from the middle rope. What is Cena doing on the top rope?
John Cena, you can't see me. Spinning heel kick.
क्या मानना है उसमें हिट सीना विद योर क्या शॉट हैवी वाले ना हैवी वाले
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler Armando Alejandro Estrada knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
Here it comes!
Samoan spike!
The challenger clearing a path to the title. Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly.
हैवी कौन सा अटैक होता है यार मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा
is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
हैवी अटैक ये ले है क्या
Spiked with a Uranagi.
रुको जरा भी एक मार तो सही देखता हूँ
Up on their shoulders, down in a hurry. Straight impact on the throat.
Hit Cena with your hardest shot. Okay, 2 heavy combo will have hit. क्या spin off. And your combo with extra heavy combo. Check your combo. अयो यहाँ मानना है क्या हैवी कॉम्बो ना हैवी कॉम्बो तेरे एक्स होता है ना हैवी कॉम्बो
Uninterrupted surge against Cena here. John has to find an open.
ओके समझ गया एक्स वाले को हैवी कॉम्बो होता है
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Clothesline.
But I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is unorthodox.
अभी unless the full display on Umaga hard Cena करना है
Offense. Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
Oh, he had that scouted.
This might be it.
And the count doesn't even begin.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Turns that back on Cena. Oh, to the throat. Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga continues to maintain the advantage.
And that looked like a rag doll being thrown around. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting his
bloodline.
Samoan spike.
That might have just sealed the deal.
Samoan spike. Oh yeah. क्या कर रहा है भाग के करना है क्या?
On just having a new champ.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Cena has to find a way to reassert himself.
Oh, ouch!
Locks in the gut wrench.
अरे सीना जोड़ दे सीना
Deadlift.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
How?
Kicking out at 1 after that is unheard of.
And now Cena can't wait to be tired. That wasn't the outcome he expected, but he has to remain the aggressor.
सीना ने बहुत ज़्यादा फेल दिया है
Cena has found an advantage and is trying to cut Umaga off at every turn.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
Boom!
Off the mark with that one.
Oh, jeez.
Cena but to just try far get Cena facing you in the corner में जाके करना है समझ गया मैं Cena
Place it.
yeah
Cena flattened in the corner.
उधर corner में क्या पर मैंने तो इधर corner में दिखा रहा है कोई नहीं ऐसे दिखा
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of
as
John
for
Cena
Cena
near?
and back
Think so. Look out. A headbutt.
oh
No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga and Cena.
वही जब भी दिखाया
John Cena.
पिन हो जाएगा
Behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick
अबे नहीं
out
हुआ
by Umaga.
अच्छा
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force.
अभी क्या करना है मुझे अपना सब
Equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
क्या ग्रैब फेंकना हो फिर ये
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has
put Cena in the pin point submission okay
Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes used.
Here it comes! Samoa spike!
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
With the counter.
मैं बस सकता मैं भाग
That could be enough to continue the reign.
A kick out. Oh my God.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh.
Everyone here is in shock.
And
Why
Cena
stop?
has to hammer down now. He was only inches away from gaining the 3 count.
Up high.
Oh, man, he landed rough there. Oh, my! Cover. New champ incoming.
हेड कवर कर दो यस
Champion. An undefeated champion.
सीना फंस गए थे मैंने कहा 2 बार मार देता हूँ तो फंस गए थे तीनों ही WWE champion Umaga
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE.
oh yeah मजा आ गया और कौन है अब
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents.
दिखा नहीं रहेगा वो कंपनी में दिखाया ना वो क्या चेहरे गेम ना गेम में
the carnage to its maximum levels.
बाप रे
That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself
नाम है क्या सिग्नेचर का 3-minute warning
lasts for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat
Extreme Rules contest
to a punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
करें एंजॉय करेंगे चलो कास्टिंग देखे कोई वो नहीं है तो हम ओवर डायरेक्ट
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head to head. This is an Extreme Rules match.
मैं बहुत सा हूँ।
Because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive
Okay, here, man.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it. We can safely predict that this is going.
You get 3 minutes to case moderate orange damage to the. Okay. कुछ भी कह सकता हूँ, हेड लैग कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ ना, इन दोनों में से एक कहीं ना।
Going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
And that toss set them soaring.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Many would call the AOP a 3-minute warning equally brutal. Neither of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest.
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Pulled right back in.
Side slam.
Ooh.
Oh, vicious headbutt.
He'll take things into the ring.
Here's the pin. And he manages to kick out at one.
Plus, using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up on the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal never won.
Off the leg. AOP might have just passed their final testament. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Oh, look at that. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
अभी अगर ना लेट कैश एक्सट्रीम सो भाई दोनों कंप्लीट ही हो रहा है बल्कि
I think we'll need to find something else to put our trash in and around the ring, because I guarantee that can is going to get all bent out of shape.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. And this one could be moving to ringside. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
But did you guys just see the disc Rosie now into the cover?
What was that? He had him exactly where he wanted him.
Whoa, and her hits. Jeez, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, man. Chucking the stilts right into them.
Where's Rosie going now?
Sky high.
And coming down with incredible force.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations. And a
shoulders down. Razor might be down for the count. The pin is broken.
He's got a plan for the table. And it does not...
Well, now what do they say? The table on fire. This is too damn far. We might be nearing the limits of this match.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Moving into the ring. Lift it up. What's next?
Good God. Absolutely pushing on the boundaries of reason. What a satanic maneuver.
We might need medics. Maybe even the...
अभी मारना किसका अभी
This is it. He could put it right here.
जा अरे यार वो करने नहीं दिया उसने यार वो तो करने देता जो था करना था
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
जीत गए
Give it up to 3-minute warning.
जीत तो गया पर जो चार्ज करना था वो करने नहीं दिया यार पिन कर दिया ना तो
They were the tougher
कोई नहीं चलो हो गया तो हो गया
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all
ऐसा होने
the
दोबारा
carnage we
होगा है
witnessed
ना
here tonight.
हो गया तो हो गया वो ये देखो इतना रह गया सब कुछ दो ही चीज हुई बस तो कोई नहीं चला तो कोई और रहता तो ऐसे होता है ना यार क्या ही करे वो पिन कर देते हैं हमने फिनिश तक नीचे सब मारा ही मैंने
When we get to talk about Tamina,
अरे
ever since walking
एक भी लोग के मेंबर है
shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen
Tamina.
Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina
I said
and the
review
Usos
on that.
helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure
Family
they
से ही है
all
क्या?
survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right.
रियल में वो जीते थे पर ऐसे में गेम में चांस कर सकते हैं वो उनको जो पैसा देते हैं ना
to become the first ever winner of the women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
बाप रे 4 जने भाई मुश्किल होगी बहुत करना पड़ेगा बस ये इसको चलाना है
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here.
अरे बाप रे पहली
Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya and Becky Lynch have climbed the ladder and retrieved the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. The contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract. A surprise
Natalya को मारा ना
and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Oh, nailed the midsection.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop.
Oi, Samoan drop.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina.
Again,
it's her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. Sharp choke.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Setting up the ladder.
This could be it.
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease. Hard has to be a weapon right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
By the hair, whipped across the ring.
अबे करना है भाई इस पे भी इनको देना है भैंस की इस वो कौन है जिसको मैं मार रहा वही है क्या हाँ वही
Well, Carmella is certainly being tested now.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
Oh, and that attack might have
हैवी कॉम्बो मान लेना हैवी में तो एक्स आता है ना
clouded Becky's vision.
And you have to admit, all that training Charlotte puts in paid dividends there. No.
इसको मार रहा ना इसको मारना
These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
That intimidation factor of Charlotte getting a bit challenged there.
And Becky did more than just raise the bar there.
And now Tamina sent ringside. Taking this match to the outside. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
They're getting a little too close on the top.
Tamina, are you kidding me? Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Chop block.
She heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. Running hip attack. What impact. Big hip attack. Her endurance is really being tested now. Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Rapid fire Samoa drop.
She's bringing the fight outside. Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high.
अबे यार कितना मिक्स हो रहा है.
Into a kippa. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
Back into the ring she comes.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Gonna try and unhook it now. Victory is literally.
अब वो जीत जाएगी.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
मैं बैठती हूँ जीत जाएगी.
On the briefcase.
Natalia's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. We might have a winner here.
अरे यार
Within reach.
जीत गई वो.
It's over.
आ गलो तुम लोग यार.
Briefcase. It becomes Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank.
Rematch.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this.
एक कॉल आएगा मेरे फोन में. हैं? अच्छा कंपनी का है. मैं बोला कौन है पता नहीं. नाम बता के लिखा था अभिनव. अभिनव कौन है बे? पता नहीं किसने किया. रॉन्ग नंबर लग गया होगा.
It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Straight jacket locked in. Boom! German suplex.
Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she
Oh,
wants
little
to
boy.
rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly
मारेगी सर में देखना.
no arms.
Just insulting.
Making a mockery of your opponent can eventually backfire.
Out of danger there.
That offense might block the confidence of Natalya.
Carmella showing she can be a brutal competitor on that exchange. Steel chair to the temple.
Wearing off our desk. What could be the thought process here?
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if it's anything I can watch.
Hawking the ladder into the corner.
I can't tell if that's a safer or worse place for it.
Whoa! That'll fillet your chest.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. Natalya knows exactly from the heavens.
And now here's Tamina.
अब क्या करना है?
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash on the turnbuckles?
Oh my God!
अरे भाई साहब कुछ भी हो रहा है.
That can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract today. She goes over the ropes, back inside.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet. Double axe handle connects. Short block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. The tried and true method to taking anyone down.
क्या सही है इसकी? करना कॉम्बो मारने इसको हैवी कॉम्बो कौन सा आता है? एक्स ना डब्बा एक्स. Complete. Get back in the corner. Heavy corner time.
Tonight will be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream. And it's Natalya with the reversal.
3 seconds.
अरे क्या हो रहा है यार? कुछ समझ में नहीं आता.
Charlotte and Tamina and Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. And it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Charlotte with a limited window here.
Hands on the briefcase. And able to beat Natalya to the punch. Boom! And a big boot. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
Yeah, Charlotte was really showing off her unmatched skill.
Oh, scattered that one. Big boot.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The
अरे बहन के दोनों ने फेंक दिया.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
She's launched out of the ring.
जाम से बाहर फेंक रहे हैं लोग.
She's headed out of the ring. Counters are not a factor for her. Oh man, by that hair whip.
Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Gonna finish things off.
ओहो क्या मार रहे भाई लड़कियां.
Destruction everywhere.
Right to the kidney. Golly. Hooked up. Shin breaker. Just like that. She turned it around.
अरे बैक की बार क्यों फेंक रही मुझे यार तू?
Taken on by Carmella. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
इतने बार फेंकी कर रही है यार ये.
That's professionals train for. You are at your breaking point.
Yeah.
Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Mudhole stomping.
Complete. Okay. Carry Carmella and then gave her a big fall and अरे बाप रे कैरी करके फेंकना है लगता है उसको. और वो कौन है?
Showing so much dominance in this match. History on the line. They're delivering the shot. Natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
Back into the ring she goes.
अभी क्या करना है? Scarlett को. कौन सी वाली है?
Side now. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Up and down. What a slam.
What's going on?
She's getting something from under the ring. Getting the ladder into position here. Picked the perfect spot 2. Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
And the opening could be
अरे Becky.
You just have to go for it.
And Tamina.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Natalya doing what she does best. Sharpshooter reply.
Submission maneuver is locked in, just sapping her out of energy. She
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Look at this. She's going for her destiny.
And she better hurry. She doesn't have much time. Ladders in position.
अबे नहीं उसको देखो
She's in place. Can she end this here?
Becky with history in her hands.
St. Louis behind Becky now. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
That takes them down. She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Did not.
इसको भाग के मना ना रन टू द अरे रुक जा यार
Becky Lynch suplex rolls through into disarmer. This could be over. And she's just put an end to that submission.
Get yourself out of harm's way.
अरे ये सब बाहर ही क्यों फेंक रहे हैं मुझे
Getting that ladder in position.
Right in the middle of the ring.
DDT. Lights out. And there's Carmella able to go on the offensive once again.
Yeah, Carmella finding a way to get where
अरे
she
नहीं
wants to
यार
be.
अरे
Into
यार
the driver's seat.
ओए मुझे
Good God. What just happened?
Soaring down from the ladder like a meteor.
And doing astronomical amounts of damage to the opposition.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
All eyes are glued high above the ring. Carmella trying to snap.
अब मारा मैंने
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
बाप रे
Charlotte driving Tamina and
Oh, it's
on
fair.
top of the floor.
वो लोग नीचे कैसे गिर
Women
गए
crashing down hard. The
Oh
Queen
भाई
Charlotte Flair
खतरनाक
burst
मैच
to her
था
feet, surveying the situation.
सब टास्क कंप्लीट करता ना तभी तो ऐसे सीन दिखाते हैं
Well, you are seeing
उससे पहले उनका हुआ ही नहीं है नहीं तो सीन दिखाता और भी ना
Intensity from all these
क्या ही
competitors
बोले
because of the
उन्होंने
stakes.
उसको जो चाहता था तो पिन कर दिया
Where's
बता
Charlotte going?
और
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable.
देखो strike fast in 30 seconds Talia out of the ring and Hamilton win or a win and of the pin and remove फाइट तो कौन थी माननी तो Talia out of the ring and away for a win when out of the ring successful attack bring and give your opponent on the field that damage meter you can 30 seconds left
Athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top?
Blast off!
But now we see Tamina
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
super kick. Ouch.
Big time clothesline.
4 सेकंड में कंप्लीट क्या बात है एंड वन क्ले क्लाइम किसमें करना है पिक अप द लैडर एंड विद एलेवन टू सेट द एक्स से वो करना है तो जीतना है क्या
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Quick thinking from Tamina. jeopardizing position here. Down with she's taking things to the floor here. Running hip attack. What impact. Oh, backing it up there. Oh, you know that hurt. Carmella loses that. One face lock up. Swinging fisherman neckbreaker. Short clothesline hits its mark. And she's fine taking this to the outside. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Sidewalk slam. Thunderous right now. Who can blame them? Becky Lynch with a great shot. Here's the pump handle.
मैं आज बच नहीं पा रही यार.
And Lynch gets stonewalled. Carmella with a super. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. Natural selection.
Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that.
She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize.
अबे यार.
She's bringing the table into play here. She is done playing around. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's stretching. Oh, can she get a break?
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Insult from the heavens. Big body splash from the top. Natalia's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
Launched right out of the ring.
Can't prepare your face for that.
एक दिया मतलब.
Tamina now is being sized up.
Carmella with a super kick. And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long
मैं
time.
यार लड़कियां उठ कैसे आती यार. बहुत कठिन है.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Center of the ring. Carefully setting up the ladder.
The Queen looking disgusted to be in the ring with her opposition now. And I really don't like the looks of this, guys. She's favoring her torso here.
Yeah, taking damage like that to your midsection makes it hard.
अरे यार चढ़ते किससे यार ऊपर.
Headbutt to the guts.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab it.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize.
चिढ़ गया.
Tamina has the briefcase.
Yes.
Is Miss
चिढ़
Money
गया.
in the bank.
बहुत मुश्किल था भाई ये.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina.
सब कंप्लीट हुआ ना. कुछ भी नहीं छूटा. सब कंप्लीट हुआ. चेक. यस. ये बहुत मुश्किल था. ऐसे कर लिया. सारे टास्क
Any
कंप्लीट थे.
member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jay.
ए जिमिन जे करेंगे क्या?
Jimmy and Jay Uso want to be stars from the very
ये तो
start.
हमने देखा ही था हमारे सामने.
Evolving
ऐसा
their
भी तो पहले.
style and offense as they progress in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions.
8-time, okay, nice.
Had main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the
हम चलेंगे Uso, Jay and Jimmy Uso.
greatest team
मजा आएगा.
of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But
इसमें जे उस जीता ये पता है.
wasn't enough to settle the issue.
दोनों
and so
बराबर
they would
बराबर
fight
मिले थे.
again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner.
Cody
As your
Rhodes.
wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever.
Oh, New Day.
From July to October of that year,
tag team
the
जीते थे.
SmackDown tag team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Oh yeah. मैं इससे पहले मारता हूँ.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world famous 4-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following is a tag team Hell in a Cell match, and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 400.
सीन काटो भाई.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell. And
ओ भाई सब मिलके हो गया अभी टैग टीम चैंपियन
Matchups like these are why
पता नहीं इनके पास भी है क्या
remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match with the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
New Day
अबे यार पहला पेड़ हुआ कुछ तो था
when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few...
क्या करना है going off in the innocent grab any weapon and connect with 3 hold on कोई भी लेना है
prove to be costly.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him. Ooh. Oh my gosh, what impact.
And the frenetic.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And he breaks the count quickly.
I didn't think this match was close to over. Ooh.
This cell tries to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day win down SmackDown's chance at a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary. DDT! Fight! It's a recipe for cracked ribs for the title. New champ. We got a referee out of commission here. Someone's got to make a count. Shoulders up. Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
Super kick!
Big clothesline.
Champ really feeling the...
अभी ये करना है जीव सुप्रीम the fight Big E king of the hitting of the heavy attack with is on the feet facing you X वाला पर किस से heavy मारना है डब्बा X
Effects of this match now. The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, we talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are...
Big E का क्या करना है Big E in the fight of Big E with when you are both in the ring by hitting him with a heavy attack with his on his feet facing you, standing near facing opponent.
Proverbial super teams in WWE.
ऐसा मानना है क्या?
Oh man!
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
And quick response to Jay's offense. The champ struggling to fight back.
Could be getting into it.
Yeah, logo. चिल्लाओ. मेरे को when standing near opponent नीचे लिखा था यार मैं भी कहाँ
Dire situation soon.
Oh.
The challenger unable to top rope. Nobody home.
What impact! Good God! Just a disgusting.
अच्छा मैं ऐसे भी करता मुझे पता नहीं था यार
answer, anything will.
That's the champ pin. Is this it? Oh, he breaks up the pin just in time. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. And
ओके यार मैं कर सकता हूँ देखा मुझे नहीं पता कि चुन भी सकते हैं अपने दूसरे उसको भाई उसमें भी कर लेता यार मैं उसमें कर नहीं देता ना फिर मैं फिर है ना ओ यार मुझे नहीं पता था ऐसा होता है बाप रे अरे फंसा दिया
I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
फंसा क्यों दिया
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want.
that
seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed off.
Got the cover, looking to hang on to the title.
And the champ can't keep the challenger down long. Amazing.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. Oh, God. Uppercut. Sharp. Oh, that hurt right in the kidney. Golly. And now he's back into the ring. Oh, he saw it coming. The champ getting closer and closer to being put away. And this body is extreme amounts of pain right now. The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year. Flying, diving hammer strike. Lifted way up. Oh, atomic drop. Boom.
Got him in the corner now.
Got them right in the corner. Climbing to the top rope here. Oh, quick way to respond with the reverse. From the top.
Oh, gosh. Bad landing.
And look at from the back suplex. For the title.
And the glory.
Pin attempt by the champion. Pin. Title on the line. He just might regret this decision.
बाप रे अरे करना क्या रुको रुको मैन वांटेड द लाइक 5 मोर अटैक एनी वेपन से किसी भी वेपन से
Snap suplex. Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Uso. Soul splash. Will that be enough to win the titles?
A nice shot by Big E. Man, that's going to hurt.
And he now slides back into the ring.
some more a drop
Look at Jey Uso going top rope.
Uso. Right to the cranium.
Innovative offense from the pin to decide the championship. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Cell. Oof. Eats a punch to the face. Catches an uppercut.
Trying to impale them with that chair.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Back into the ring now.
Great job anticipating Jimmy. Oh, body taking them into a whole other area code. Big in.
Going for the win. Not letting up.
अरे यार नहीं इतनी जल्दी शिफ्ट कैसे कर दूं उनको यार मैं
Here are your winners, and still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
अरे मैंने क्या कर दिया
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back.
अरे कटेगा नहीं
They
क्या
know about the prestige that
अरे
their
यार
name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much.
अरे यार
Bearing the
अरे
weight
यार अब
of
कट क्यों नहीं
those
रहा है
legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case.
आया मैंने एंड कर दिया गलती से
The goal is obtaining those tag. The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain, punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever.
इसमें क्या करना है
The best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now. SmackDown.
Championship on the line. He throws his shoulder up before two.
Not the worst idea going for a pin there, but it's close. Over the top and lands awkwardly. Look out! Hurricane. That wasn't only a reckless decision, it was a dumb one, too.
Well, if you're going to be reckless, I hope you're also tough.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
यार
And now heading back inside the ring.
गुस्सा आ रहा मुझे
Gets driven into the corner. Oh, kick right to the side of the face. Oh! Now heading outside.
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams. The Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anwani family if the Usos can capture their fifth tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anwani blood.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. That's the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Facebuster! Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far.
There is no comfort, no mercy inside the cell. It's only going to get worse.
The champ is in agony here.
Hell in a Cell isn't just about trying to win the match, it's about struggling to survive.
And Woods crashes to the outside. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard.
बिकी करना किसको करना है? सिग्नेचर किसी को भी दे दो ना.
Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E. He's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Oh, I love this, guys. Couple punches, little Monty Fisto action. Get down. Bam! Bring it home. Connects dead on.
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Woods creating an opportunity to attack there.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the 2 best teams the WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are 2 very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
It is going to take a lot more to keep them down. Attacking the arm.
Seems like the strategy in mind here, going after the arm. Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, God. And we just saw some serious offense.
Schoolboy.
Uh-oh.
Into the super kick. Yeah, that one looks to have busted Big E up. Into the snap.
Super.
New Day refer to this as their power lineup, but it's got Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed.
So flash. Oh yeah. Okay, जे उसको को चुनना है बेकी के साथ.
That'll be enough to win the titles.
Here we go for the championship. He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Come on, there's no fair play in that.
What great. Had it scouted. Now.
Has it hooked in and package drive. The New Day might be on the verge of retaining.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
He gets back into the ring.
Super kick.
Some good contact by Jey Uso.
On point.
कॉर्नर में जाना है ना. स्टैंडिंग फेस ऐसी करना है.
Usos and New Day going at it inside hell. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a set.
Inside parallel apply, shoulders down.
Quick count out after 1.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. The Usos and the New Day have been training title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity.
Top rope. Innovative offense from the Usos.
अब ये करना है किसी भी उससे मतलब 5 बार.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Sliding into the ring now.
Woods with his opponent. Wheelbarrow face buster. Nice.
The challenger struggling for anything here.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now. Reckless abandon.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture.
Champs down. This one's for
that's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. Climbing up those ropes now.
Top rope. Some splash.
Are we headed toward the top rope?
He's heading back to the ring.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Oh, man, check out this power.
And Big E falls to a counter.
These four men looking to destroy one another in the name they call Tag Team Champion.
Bodies radiating in pain. Both these teams must be exhausted.
Targeting the arm now.
Nice drop kick, so precise.
And the head taking a real pummeling here.
I'm not sure I like this strategy. It's just brutal to watch.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Out of the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Ow! Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine. Back in the ring. Stomp to the guts. An insult to injury.
Oh, man, what a strong kick.
Oh, my God.
With authority. And Xavier Woods reversed.
This could be it.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair. Cover for the title.
Stopping the ref's count just in time.
Oh, strong impact.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging.
Now take a new day and continue the Usos. Successful attack, grabbing and damage.
Till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Jimmy laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Boom. Uppercut.
Nasty. Jay with an opening to go high.
Top rope.
As Jimmy hit Big E heavy in the ring.
Looked in. Oh my God, a small package driver.
Could be game over for the Usos.
This is what we've come to expect from the New Day and the Usos. The best tag teams we've seen in the last decade.
We've seen some incredible matches between these two teams this year.
Uso
Splash by Jay.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Countering that offense.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Strong takedown.
तू आ क्यों रखा ले?
Oh man, turned it into a statement DDT.
Just ejected from the ring.
रिंग के अंदर क्या? X बटन, standing opponent or perfect or heavy attack. रिंग के अंदर, attack in the ring. हाँ.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Boom!
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up. Uso, boom.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Can the champ recover from that?
Oh yeah.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal
ये लास्ट
match
के बाद तो मैं कल खेलूंगा ना जल्दी पार घुस दे ओ एक साथ सुपर किक
double super kick.
Oh,
and the Usos now
double
looking for that patented Uso splash.
क्या बात है?
Top rope.
Uso splash. The cover.
1,
to win the
2.
tag team titles. Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
कोई बात
The
नहीं.
last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Yeah, credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
क्या चल रहा है यार? ओ भाई, ओरे भाई, अच्छा हैंड कफ हो रखे, हैंड कफ कैसे हो रखे? मुझे लगता है एक और चीज होनी थी, वो हो ही नहीं। हैंड कफ कैसे हुआ? भाई फाइट बैक कर रहे भाई बार। Oh my!
May not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
One more time.
Uso splash in stereo.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Usos win the tag team titles.
Uso जीत गए। Yeah.
Tag Team Champion.
SmackDown Tag Team Champion। अच्छा। उस जीत गए। मैं बड़ा गाना के लिए बजा रहा, गाना बज रहा, मैंने किया वाला। हाँ चलो दोस्तों, अब मैं ऐसे स्ट्रीम करता हूँ एंड, क्योंकि अब पता नहीं क्या होगा, लंबा है ना। देखिए जरा किसके बारे में बता रहे, टाइम हो ही जाएगा फिर ना। ओके लड़की है कोई, ओके इनका है, ठीक है फिर ये कल देख लेंगे। अभी अगर तुम्हारी इसको स्किन हट गई होगी तुम लोग को, ठीक है, ये अब हम कल कर लेते हैं, क्योंकि ये सब बड़ा जाएगा तो मैं इतनी जल्दी होएगा नहीं ना, है ना। ये पहले स्टोरी चलेगी, बताएंगे उसके बारे में, फिर होगा, तो तब तक टाइम हो जाएगा तो मैं बंद कर देता। चल लाइक करना होगा दोस्तों, नहीं हो तो सब्सक्राइब करना। मिलते हैं आप कल की स्ट्रीम में ही, कंटिन्यू करेंगे इसे ही। सो बाय गाइस, लव यू ऑल, बाय बाय।